Hey guys, this is DarkFayte here. Finally, I finished the campaign for Gears of War, and as I said, I've done all the multiplayer modes and most of the maps, if not all of them. I don't know. And this is gonna be the final review. So, Gears of War 2. Let's start with the story mode, campaign mode, so to speak. The campaign mode is a lot better in this game. In the original game, it had a lot of criticism because there was a lot of holes in the story that they never were explained, and they didn't really get why the locusts were even attacking. And most of that is cleared up in Gears of War 2 campaign. Although there is still holes and there is still things in the story that aren't explained, that kind of bugged me a little bit. But overall, it's a lot better. It's a lot more epic. They actually had a real writer in it this time, so I mean, you could tell that the production was a lot better for the story mode. So that's the story mode. It's about I clocked in about 16 hours for the story mode, and that's with looking for all the collectible kind of things and stuff like that. So without doing that, maybe 15 or so hours. Let's go to the sounds. The sound of the game all has a very epic feel. All the music is good. It's very I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of a darker kind of sound, like in the original Gears. All the locusts sound good, especially the new locusts. They have their screams and stuff like that. They're all very good. Yeah, the guns actually sound realistic this time. I think they actually used real gun sounds and stuff like that. So it just sounds more realistic. So that's about it on and the voice acting. The voice acting is top notch as always. So yeah, that's about it on the sound department. Gameplay, for the most part, the basics are all still intact from the original Gears, so I'm not gonna go really into that stuff. I'm just gonna talk more about the newer additions. So we'll just start with the actual shooting and stuff like that. The weapons, a lot of the weapons have been revised and stuff like that. It'll explain it on the booklet, so I'm not gonna get into that either. But if you down an enemy now, there's 3 different executions now. You could do the curb stomp like in the original. You can some weapons have a specific execution, like the sniper rifle. You could slam it down like a sledgehammer on the enemy. The shield, you could smash the shield into the dude's face. We have the bolt-action pistol. You could pistol whip them. They have there's a special animation for some of the weapons, and then they have just a beat them down, or you could just melee them down if you want to do it real fast. Also, when they're down, you can now press A, and they go into a human shield. So now you have a human shield. You have to use your pistol, which is good. I mean, that'd be cheap if you could use a shotgun or something, and that works well. So yeah, it'll die. The locust's body will diminish after a while, so then you'll have to drop them. But yeah, that's about stuff like the shooting and stuff. They added a new feature to the grenades, and they added an additional type of grenade called the ink grenade. The frag and the smoke still return. The ink grenade is basically a poison gas grenade. They revamped the smoke grenade, so now when it blows up, if you're near it, then it actually will knock you over. So I mean, I think it's kind of cheap, but it actually still is very tactical. This game is a lot more tactical than the original Gears. Also, now you can tag the walls with the grenade, so if an enemy walks by the grenade, it will blow up, and they would probably die. If you're near the explosion, then you will actually be hurt as well, so you have to keep that in mind. Chainsaw duels. Basically, it's just tap the B button as quickly as you can. Whoever clocks in the most hits, they will win. But now you can when you're chainsawing somebody could come up behind you and chainsaw you, or shoot you, or whatever. I mean, it's not like in the original Gears where you would have an animation and you wouldn't be hurt by anything around you. What else? The online, they revamped the online. They now have a matchmaking feature. So if you're looking for a game, I do not like the matchmaking at all. I think it's really bad. I mean, I have a really good connection, and I never find any games, so I'm only playing with friends usually. Yeah, it's just really crappy. They added, some of the new modes. They added submission, which is basically a capture the flag type of thing, where you have to like capture like this homeless guy, and then you have to bring him to like a spot. They have still have Annex Horde, which is one of the big things that they had. Basically, you just go wave after wave of locusts up to wave 50, and you can do it with 5 friends. That's probably one of my favorite modes. Wingman, it's 2-on-2 matches, and that is my favorite. Next to Execution. Guardian, which is assassination. There's nothing really changed there. King of the Hill, standard King of the Hill. So yeah, that's about what it is on the multiplayer front. Enjoyability. This game is a lot better than original Gears. Not saying that the original Gears was bad. The original Gears was really good, and this is just even better. Yeah, I mean, this Gears is one of my top games of this year. It's really good. Check it out if you have 360. If you like Gears, then definitely buy it. If you didn't really like Gears, or you weren't really that into it, I just suggest renting it at least. I mean, it's a really good game. I would give this game, I know I gave it a 10 in my first impressions, but just from some of the things that I had complaints about in this video, I'm probably going to bring it down to about a 9.5. It's still a really good game. Check it out, guys. Gears of War 2.